from High Junction. Welcome to the latest video. This video is part 2 of the Peco girder bridge scratch build. So enjoy the video. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to spray these I-beams in Rail Match BR Southern Stock Green. And these were going to be underneath the girder on my girder bridge. As you can see in the picture above, this is taken from a railway bridge near to me on the Mid Norfolk Railway. And then as you can see, the girders, the I-beam match the girder frame, so keep it all in one. So that's what I decided to do now. So I'm not going to paint these grey as I was going to do. They're going to be matching the actual girder. So I'll spray these and let them dry. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to paint this strip, the overhang strip, what fits the girder side now, with the same colour green. Rail Match, do it in a little pot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to paint the overhang strip now in the same colour as the girder side. I've all painted these up now, so what I'll do now, I'm going to glue these underneath that the girder there to cover up this ply. So as you can see, it comes up really well. So what I'll do, I'll put a bead of glue. What I'm going to be using is this Gorilla Contact adhesive. It's crystal clear, so you don't notice any marks. So I'll put a bead on the top and on the side, so I can put on here. So I'll do that now. This is an old Hornby Scourdale bridge bought many years ago, and because obviously I've got the same stone pillars what I'm creating on the ends here, like I did matched over there in the corner. So that obviously that's not finished, but that's what I'm going to put, either be one on there, one on there. And so I just think about the tops, and I was looking at this bridge here. It's got a nice coping stone overhang on there, and what I'm going to use, I've got some of this. It's just a offcut of cork, and it's the same thickness. If I just get in there, you see it's the same thickness. So I'm just going to cut a bit of this and then plonk it as a coping stone on top of them pillars. So cut little squares. So okay, I've just cut the part of the wall, side wall, retaining wall, the bridge. I'm using 12mm ply, so that's gonna just go like that in there, and then what I'll do, I just mould, that just came loose when I pulled the old existing tunnel, our bridge mean away, and the tunnel used to be a tunnel running through here to the originally fiddle yard. So what I'll do, I'll glue that down, bend that down, and once this is glued set, then I can remold the plaster on the back of this wall. So I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the old Wills plastic card dressed stone and put in glue, cut out, and then glue onto this, and then that'll be ready to glue down. Now probably what I'll do, I'll use my trusty glue gun to put a bead of glue on there, and at the bottom there give us a vacuum, tidy it up, be nice and solid, and then probably just give a aerosol the top here, grey there, and because obviously I just for now, and then what I might do, just might put some capping stones running down here along the top, and once again there'll be like a pillar on this bit here, just like I've done over. Yeah, so like I've done here, you see I've put a little pillar on here, one on the drop down wall. So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing, and that'll be matching then. So what we'll do, we glue the plastic card onto the retaining wall. Okay, so that is the main bridge construction done. All that's left to do now is just to find weathering details of the bridge itself, like toning down this ballast with a wash, so it looks like the effects from the rails seep onto the ballast, and then there's putting along here against the girder sides like dead grass and some woodland scenic coarse turf, so like weeds growing amongst the ballast there. Because obviously, as you know, this layout is modelled on sort of the 60s, early to mid 60s, so where the railway infrastructure was starting to get neglected and looking tired, and that's why I might even think about weathering the sides of the girder bridge, but I'll give it some thought before I do that. So as for now, I'll just leave it as it is, but it could be something for the future to do. So am I happy with the build? Yeah, out of my modelling skills, I know there's other modelers on the YouTube channels who I follow, and you know, their modelling skills and techniques, like Tony Northeastern and people like that, whose detail in modelling are you know, really are good modelers, and what they can do with scrap pieces of plastic or card and make something special. So but I shouldn't be too hard on myself. I know I'm really chuffed how it's turned out. So I'll say 100%, I'll say I'm 90% happy how this has turned out, and it's really tested my modelling skills too, and it's created some ideas like the top of these coping stones using floor cork tiles and cutting them to little squares to use them as coping stones on the pillars. I think that's worked really well, so that's good. And so yeah, so thanks for watching. If you haven't watched the first one, the link is at the top, so you can see the part 1 of this build, and we'll be then starting on the next project, be starting on the diesel depot area and the carriage shed track work, be sort of sorting that out. So that'll be my next probably video you'll be seeing on my channel. But as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Give it a like and leave a comment. I like reading your comments, and I always try and reply to your comments. And as I always say, thanks for watching, stay safe and keep modelling. Catch you in the next video.